Are you okay?
Well, see, I'm trying to get myself into a frame of mind where I can have this conversation with you without shouting.
Why? I mean, what's going on?
That's funny. That was going to be my first question for you.
I don't understand.
You don't?
No, I don't.
What could possibly have been going through your brain that would make you pick up the phone and call Mallet and try to get him to come to Springfield?
Well, I didn't make any phone call to Mallet. I don't know where...
Don't lie. I was listening to your conversation on the hall extension.
I can't believe that you were listening in on my phone conversation.
You can't believe that I was listening to your conversation?
You have no right to listen to my phone conversations. What I do on the phone is none of your business.
No, it's absolutely my business when it concerns me. What the hell do you think you're doing? Ever since you came back to town, you've been stirring the pot, trying to make things as difficult as you possibly can. Now you think you're going to add Mallet to the mix?
Well, you know, I didn't actually
Don't
call him.
lie to me! I heard you on the phone!
Okay, fine. You want to know the truth? That's just fine, because you're going to get it.
Good.
I called Mallet because it is the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
Yes.
How is it the right thing to do?
Philip, there are some things in life which are irrefutable, and in our lives, one of those things is the love that we have shared as long as I can remember. You are the love of my life, and I am yours.
No, you were the love of my life.
No.
You were the love of my life.
No, you still feel something for me, I can tell. And, you know, just hear me out. Harley also had that with Mallet. They were lucky enough to experience that. They loved each other just like we do.
Right, and now they're divorced just like we are.
No, but that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
Between the four of us, there are two great loves. And it is time to step back and recognize that. Philip, it is time for a reconciliation.
You don't get it, do you? You don't get it.
Philip, see, be angry with me because you think that I've overstepped my boundaries, but please don't be angry with me for loving you.
Frank, look, I know this doesn't look too good.
No, it doesn't, Dad.
You know, there was no harm done. I mean, I can't see anybody getting any serious trouble about
You guys
this.
are in so much trouble, I don't even know where to start. Ever heard the expression, breaking and entering? Well, of course you do, because you know you guys were talking about it earlier this evening.
Frank, I explained.
No, breaking and entering. It's one of those pesky little charges that could get that kid right there sent up the river. But you know what? You didn't stop to think about that, now did you?
No, I guess I forgot all about that. You know, this is nasty.
I don't want to hear about it.
I don't know. You know, I usually...
I don't want to hear about it. I'm not buying this, Dad.
Hey, can we get out of here?
Oh. Why, you think you're just going to walk away from this?
He was hoping so, yes, Frank.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, good, because I hope you come up with a story a whole hell of a lot better than his.
I needed to find a way to find Michelle.
Oh, well, here's a good idea. Let's break into Michelle's family's house and look for some clues. Good idea, Dad. That's real smart, you know?
I got to call in and make a report.
You know what, Jimmy? Let me handle this one. I'd love to handle this one. All right, you can go back on rotation. I appreciate it.
I owe you one.
I was sweating there.
I don't want to hear another word from either one of you until we get to the diner, okay?
Anything you say?
I'm saying not another word. Let's just get the lights and get out of here.
What are you doing in my kitchen?
I want to talk to you.
Let go of you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Jesse, I may be easily frightened, but I am not an idiot, and I seriously doubt you were following Frank on his appointed rounds.
Stranger things happen, right?
I suppose what would make more sense is you were looking for clues to Michelle's whereabouts and set off the alarm all by yourself in the process.
I guess that would make more sense.
Is that what happened?
Okay, you're right, but I wasn't going to come in here like this.
It's all right. I understand. In your shoes, I probably would have done the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, really. I may not be so young, but I remember what it was like to be young and in love.
So, help me out and tell me where Michelle is.
I can't.
This means everything to me. Please, I gotta talk to her in person. You can save me so much time.
I would if I could, but I'm as much in the dark as you are.
You tell me you don't know either?
Rick and Ed have not told me anything, which must mean she's adamant about this decision of hers.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna give up.
There you go.
Okay, everybody out of here right now. Boys, run along. Have a nice evening. You too.
Michelle calls. Tell her I love her.
I'll do that.
And tell her to expect me sooner than she thinks, because I'm coming for her.
You know, Dr. Dan already gave me the tough love pep talk. If I didn't want to be here, I'd be gone already. But once I make a commitment, I stick to it. Now, what's on the agenda? What?
That's the kind of attitude I like to hear. And when you really begin to believe it, it'll be even better.
Look, I was being sincere.
So was I. Monica, why don't you tell Michelle you wound up here at the Institute?
You mean besides being blind?
I mean, besides being a wiseacre.
Well, Michelle, unlike you, I was born blind.
Sorry.
Don't be. So were my parents. They felt so guilty they did just about everything for me. I had no idea how much they were protecting me until I checked myself into this place. And don't get me wrong, their intentions were good. They just didn't understand that they were shielding me from living.
I'm beginning to understand what you mean.
I knew I finally had to make some kind of break, so I took charge, and it's really changed my life.
Mine too, but for other reasons.
Like what?
Well, I can tie my shoes, shave, tap dance.
Yeah, right.
Hey, you can't see, so you don't know how good I am. Then again, I can't see, so neither do I. But up until a year ago, I was 20/20.
But you seem so accepting.
Yeah, I almost lost my life. The way I see it, I did all right.
Does it really matter when or how your sight was lost?
No?
Not really.
I think it does.
Care to elaborate, Michelle?
It's just, I remember so much. I see my dreams and feel all the excitement of things that aren't going to come true anymore.
Why do you say that?
Because they can't. The life that I thought I was going to have isn't going to happen, and I'm just going to have to accept that.
You don't know how wrong you are, Michelle. Maybe I've never seen colors, but I feel them every day. And if you give yourself just half a chance, it might happen for you too.
I saw this dress right here. What do you think?
Well, what's important is what you think.
I don't know. I'm thinking maybe it's a little tacky.
My dear, that's the first thing we've agreed on.
You know, I saw a dress like this when I was a little girl, with the lace all up the front. It's the first wedding I ever went to. And that bride was radiant. She was so beautiful. I remember thinking that a dress like that was somehow magical, that if you put a dress on like that, all your problems would just disappear. It's amazing how simple things are when you're a child. Too bad it doesn't stay that way. You know, I had a lot of my dreams snatched away from me, and this is my last chance to make one of them come true. Do I really seem like such a witch to you, Walter?
Well...
Because I do have a heart. I do. You don't know me very well. But I am sick and tired of being left holding the bag.
I see.
No, I don't think you do, Walter. But after this wedding, after I get married, that will never happen again. Never.